Welcome to the video lecture for section 16.1, and in this section we'll learn about the future tense. So as of right now, there are three main ways that we should know how to use or talk in the future. One way is just using the regular present tense and adding a time period in the sentence. So in this case, voy al cine mañana. If you just had voy al cine, it could mean I'm going to the movie theater, I do go to the movie theater, I go to the movie theater. But if you add a time in the future afterwards, it indicates that you'll be doing that action in the future. So voy al cine mañana, voy al cine el fin de semana, I'm going to the movie theater this weekend. So one way to express future is with the present adding a time in the future. Another way, in the same way, is using the subjunctive along with the time in the future. Ojalá que vaya al cine, I hope to go to the movie theater. Pero ojalá que vaya al cine mañana, I hope I will go to the movie theater tomorrow. Another way to express a future action is using the structure ir a plus an infinitive verb. So voy a, and then an action in the future, and the infinitive expresses that you'll be doing that in the future. So voy a ir al cine, I'm going to go to the movies. Voy a caminar, I'm going to walk. So I can express an action in the future. And then a final way is just using the regular future tense, which we'll look at today. So as you can see here are all the different conjugations for regular AR, ER, and IR verbs in the future tense. The biggest thing to pay attention to is the use of accent marks. They all of their conjugation endings have an accent mark other than nosotros. Estudiaremos, aprenderemos. But all the rest of them have an accent mark. Estudiaré, estudiarás, estudiará, estudiarán, and so forth. For regular verbs, they're relatively straightforward. All it is you take the regular stem and then add the regular ending to the end. So for decir, the regular stem is dir, diré, dirás, and you just add the regular ending depending on the subject. Another use of the future tense in Spanish is to express a conjecture or a probability. So the English equivalent is I wonder, I bet, it must be, it may, probably. And in Spanish, all of those are used with the future tense. So the sentence here, I wonder where my keys are. ¿Dónde estarán mis llaves? ¿Dónde estarán mis llaves? Or what time can it be? ¿Qué hora será? It's not asking so much what time it is. It's more just wondering out loud what time it would be. Estarán en la cocina, they're probably in the kitchen. Serán las 11 o las 12. It's probably around 11 or 12. No? So another way use of the future tense is to express probability. Another way that you can use subjunctive, just like in the English, is combining it with the subjunctive to say what will happen in a future time. So cuando llegues a la oficina, hablaremos. When you arrive at the office, we will talk. And as you can see, that we will talk is the future aspect of the sentence. So you could just use the future tense. You could use any of the other forms to express the future. So cuando llegues a la oficina, vamos a hablar, and so forth. But that's another use of the future, is combined with a subjunctive to talk about something that will happen in the future. So for the exercises, relatively straightforward. All it is are several questions, and what you have to do is answer them using the future tense. So although there are other ways to talk about future actions, in this exercise mainly focused on using the future tense. So for the first one, ¿Cuándo vamos a la reunión? When are we going to the meeting? The answer is el jueves. So the verb is ir for vamos. So nosotros, in the form of ir, so it'd be iremos a la reunión el jueves. Iremos nosotros a la reunión el jueves. Number two, ¿cuántas personas van a haber en la clase? How many people will there be in the class? The answer is 30. So the verb here is haber, so we'll change haber to the future tense. So habrán 30 personas en la clase. Habrán 30 personas en la clase. ¿A qué hora vas a venir? What time are you coming? a las 9. Well, the verb in this case is venir. So changing that to the future would be yo vendré a las 9.